Greetings and salutations. In service to the one, I am Amber Dawn Star, practical mystic, energetic activist, and for over 34 years, master breathologist. Welcome back to my channel. And welcome me back to my channel. What a flip-flop in 3 months this has been. First of all, I just want to say that I know I went dark for a few months because there was just nothing left. I received some devastating news in September, and I have taken this whole, pretty much most of the fall, to come back from it. I was devastated. There was devastating news in my personal family, clan, group, and I went into the depths. I had a dark night of the soul. I had thoughts and ideas that I never thought that I would be feeling, and it really put me in a place of I didn't really want to continue. I didn't see there was any reason to continue my own personal journey this time. But because my mindset is that, if anything like that were to happen, by being that belligerent and not accepting of all that is, then I would be coming back as a snail or a gnat or something like that. So there's just been a lot of gnashing of teeth, a lot of screaming and crying, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, a lot of all of those feelings that human beings, not just me, are going through right now, but this affected me deeply. One of the deepest dives I've taken in my life, and I've taken quite a few deep dives. So I just couldn't do it. I had no energy to do it. I had no will to do it, to do this. I had no desire to do this. I figured, well, what the flip-flop, who cares? Not really getting any feedback from people. I felt like I was starting to just, move into the next frequency. And then this happened, and it just sent me right back to see where my belief system really is, where I do trust and have faith. In September, when this happened, I do card readings every month for the new moon. And happy new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius today. Thank you very much. So that new moon in September, I pulled from three different decks, faith. And believe you me, it tested me and my faith in God to the max. So I've come back. Feel like I have risen. The phoenix has risen from the dead, almost. Felt like almost dead. And now I'm here to say that Spirit has asked me to do this, to just show up every day for a month. From this date, the new moon in Sag to the new moon in Capricorn, I'm to do a video every single day. So I'm making this commitment to Spirit and to myself and to you that I will be here every day for the next 30 days, 31 days. I don't know how I'll be. I don't know how I'm going to show up every single day. This is brand new. This is way out of my comfort zone, as any of you that have been following me for a while know. But this is what Spirit's asking me now. So I'm going to do it. And I would appreciate some feedback. If anybody is still watching this, listening to this, gets any kind of inspiration from this. my path this time, my destiny this time is to be that person in your life that is helpful and loving and caring and wants the best for you. Because we're all connected, it's all one. So what helps me helps you, and vice versa, and therefore it's the ripple effect. So I am I am going to now do this. And I have no idea how this is all going to come out. I don't know. I'm going live right now, and I've had a lot of glitches, but I've asked Spirit to please help me and just do the technical part and make all that good, and let me just show up and speak. Let Spirit speak through me, which is the whole idea of all of this. So that's what I'm planning to do. That's what I'm wanting to do. I'm really committed to doing this. I'm committed to showing up for this new moon cycle and seeing what happens. I don't know. I don't know if this is still the path I'm supposed to be on. I'll know more at the end of this 30 days, 31 days. I will know more as far as if anybody is receiving this, if anybody gives a crap. Because, there's a lot of shite going on, especially the last 3 months. Wowie. And more to come. Way more to come. I do astrological insights. I'm going to put on all my different hats. I have quite a few. So one of them is astrology. I dabbled in astrology for many years. I'm not an astrologer, but I love astrology. And of course, today is the new moon in Sagittarius solar eclipse. So this energy I'm attempting to utilize to bring this all back into the moment and to be inspired again. Sagittarius is about inspiration. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, the biggest planet in our solar system. And it is expansion. And whatever is positive, it expands. And whatever is not so positive, it also expands. So just be aware of your thinking. Be aware of how you're feeling. See if your heart and your consciousness is lining up, because, of course, that's your only safety now, is your heart and your consciousness. There is no safety, as I've said for many years before I ever started doing this, that's going to be our only safety. And now it's happening that is our only safety, because as you see, you can't even go to the store. You can't even go to a party. You can't do anything without a parade. Everything that we have known so far is different and will be different and is changing. And there is so much fear and anger out there right now that people are acting out. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to breathe. They don't take the time to find out and go within and see what's going on within that's triggering them to use a trigger and kill whatever they think is doing this to them, which, of course, nothing's doing it to them. We're all in this together. We're all experiencing this dark night of the soul on a planetary basis. Humans are really in it right now, and a lot of humans don't know what's going on. And that, I believe that anyone that's watching this does have a little glimmer of what's going on right now, which is a shift of the ages, which is a completion of a 2100-year cycle. Pisces moving into Aquarius, which is another 2100-year cycle. So we're just at the freaking beginning of this. I don't even think it's official. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I don't even think it's official till Pluto goes into Aquarius, which isn't for another, 2 full years, almost 3. So as you can see, as Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008, and since then, every single thing that we have known has been dismantling. And it needs to. Obviously, it hasn't worked for most of the people. And what's being rebuilt is a sustainable world that works for everybody, not just humans, animals, plants, trees, birds, all of them, all of us, not just humans. We're in the middle now. We're not at the top of the chain, because at the top of the chain, we've almost broken the chain completely beyond flip-flop and repair, which I don't know. I don't know. We're going to pull our heads out of our ass in time to really save our planet, or are the billionaires going to just dick around and build their penis rockets and show off? That just, it just makes me sad that people with that kind of wealth can be so greedy with it and not share it with everyone. Let's clear the playing field. Let's even it out. Even it out, Bezos. Even it out. What's his name? Musk. Even it out. But no, you don't want to even out, Gates. So it's all here. It's all happening. And now we have to remember the truth of our being and why we're here. And that's it right now. This shift that's happening with this new moon solar eclipse is really, really setting the tone now for the rest of your life. I don't know. For a while, it's setting the tone for a new you, for a new version of yourself, for the version of yourself that you most want to see, not the version of yourself that is in its fear and its darkness and its shadow. And the shadow is wonderful. The shadow is fine. The shadow just needs to be acknowledged, and the shadow needs to be loved. Every single thing needs to be loved. That's it. If you could come back to your love, your truth, your love, you will see that everything can shift through that vibration. No matter how harsh it's been for you, or all of us, it can shift with love and light. That's what we are. We are love and light embodied. And I realize that now more than ever, that this is the truth of my being and your being and all of us being, and every single thing being is love and light, because that's God and that's what we are. We are God. So in case you forgot that for a minute. So I don't know how long these are going to be every day. I'm going to attempt to do it at 11:11. I know I was close today, but of course the fine tuning of all of this, which I'm not, I'm a little behind with as far as getting it set up and all of that. So, and I'm still learning all of this. I don't know how this is going to be, but I'm trusting that Spirit is going to do its part, which is keeping the technical up and running smoothly without glitches. And I will do my part as showing up and speaking words of truth from Spirit. So I just want to thank you, anyone that's checked in and wondered what the flip-flop happened to her. Well, that's what happened to me. And I didn't know 3 months ago if I would ever be doing this again. I didn't know if I'd be doing anything ever again. So obviously I am. I've come back. I have risen from the ashes, and boy, they were ashes. And so I am back in a new rebirth, rising with the energies that I have cleared, the new energies that are coming in now for me and for all of us. Anyone that is in tune with these energies knows that there's this shift happening. And believe you me, we're just, we have got a lot more to go through. Astrologically speaking, January, the United States is going to go through its Pluto return. So this hasn't happened since the United States was created. So that's a couple hundred years ago. 240 or so, something like that. And so this Pluto return now is coming back to our country to see what needs to die and what needs to be reborn. And as you know, probably in your own life, there's a lot that needs to die, and let go of it. Just let go now. Let go of all the ideas and the thoughts and the feelings that make you feel less than. What are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do. If you're doing everything you can do to be in your alignment with source, in your heart, in your consciousness, in your alignment with your soul, and you're doing your best, and you know you're doing your best, then everything else is, you just have to let it go. You have to let go of other people's ideas about you. You have to let go of your own ideas about you. If they're not high frequency, if you've got any of that shite in your brain, you got to look at it and let it go. Do a burning ceremony. Obviously, contain so you don't do any damage. Write the list, everything you want to let go of. Write it down. The people, the ideas, the places, the memories, the bullshit. Write it all down. Say it, acknowledge it, thank it, because everything happens for us to grow. Everything happens for us, not to us. And that's a big one. Especially if you've, done the deep dives and you're wondering, really, this is for me? But yeah, all of it. And the sooner you can get to that, the better. So just know that this time and this timing of what's coming is a lot of death and rebirth next year for the United States. Because obviously now in the last few years, we've got to see our shadow. Oh, and it is like, yikes. Let's acknowledge that shadow so that we don't do it again. And acknowledge our past, which is pretty shady in a lot of respects. And the people that are trying to still keep that down and, oh no, don't tell the truth. Oh, heaven forbid, don't tell the truth about our past and our country and how it was founded and what we did to the people of this planet, of this country that were here thousands of years before we were, and the people that we came to fucking build our country. Yeah, we have some karma, and it's catching up, and it will really catch up next year. So, okay, well, all right. So it's almost 20 minutes, and that feels about right as far as me and what I've been doing. I don't want to go into details. It's just know that I'm back, and I'm going to be back, and I'm going to be doing this. And I don't know how I'm going to present it or how it's going to come out or what I'm going to look like, or I have no idea. I'm just going to show up, and that's the best I can do at this point. And if you can show up and just see if any of this resonates, any of this rings true for you, any of this is something that you would like to hear more of, please subscribe and like and bells and whistles. Tell your friends and leave a comment. Let me know if you're out there, if you're listening, if you give a shit. Tell me to go, okay, you're done, Amber. Just bye-bye now. Whatever. Positive would be good, but, I'm open. So, namaste. In Lak'ech. Om Namah Shivaya. Goddess bless. God bless. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh, I have to end it. See? Bye for now.